Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to be talking about hair loss from PCOS. So if you're a PCOS girl, this is for you. If you know someone with it, or if you just want to learn more about the condition in general because you're just one of those people. So it's kind of late night, so I got my pajamas on, my bags are bagging. Mind your business. It's 1 a.m. and I'm trying to give you the love that you deserve, okay? So anyways, what is PCOS? So PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. It is an endocrine syndrome that presents itself most commonly in women's reproductive systems. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna make a whole nother video for that. Depending on when you listen to this, that video might already be down below. And speaking of down below, make sure you go ahead and tap the subscribe button. But anyways, so yeah, it's polycystic ovarian syndrome, and let's just jump right into it, right? So here are the symptoms. The symptoms are your hairline is starting to recede. You are losing your edges for reasons that you know you're not supposed to lose. So if you're wearing tribal braids straight to the back, Desi Dior stitch braids every 2 weeks, then you already know what's going down. You already know what's about to happen to them edges yank. But if you're wearing an afro and you're protecting your hair at night and your edges are like not just falling out, but you're like experiencing bald spots where it's like smooth. And then too, like if your hair is like getting really thin up in here with it. So the part of our hair that's supposed to be in our culture, you already know, hair, the middle of the hair. Solid, shaking the camera. Because yeah, you already know. It's the dungeon in there, right? It's going down in the middle of our hair. That is the part that we pray that they can press right. I'm thankful that mine got done. But yeah, so if you know your edge is not supposed to be falling out, you're not wearing any sew-ins. Remember we used to get the circle joints and they like the braid ended up in here. We knew that the hair might fall out, but we just was like, okay, I might look good though. So those are some of the symptoms. So let's talk about exactly why it's falling out and what the name for it is. So it's called androgenic alopecia. And in short, that basically means that you have an imbalance of hormones, aka androgens, and they are causing you female pattern hair loss, which really looks like male pattern hair loss when it is because of androgenic alopecia. So you're going to start losing hair like in this area. You know how like men lose hair right here and then they got the widow's peak, and then as they get older, the widow's peak start falling back too. So that's essentially what can happen to you before you get scared. And women, especially if you have androgenic alopecia caused because of PCOS, you will more than likely not go partially bald or lose all of your hair. There have been cases where that's happened, but typically that's not what happens. You get thinning, and then typically when people get thinning, they just do other stuff like wear super tight wigs or wear lace fronts that end up helping them to destroy the rest of their hair, because they're trying to cover it up. Understandably so. So just like everything with PCOS, this puts you in a little bit of that range. Like, what do I want to protect? Do I want to protect my skin, or do I want this hair off my body? Do I want to keep the hair that I have, or do I want to look cute for the rest of my 20s and my 30s and then call it bald at 40, 50, right? Decisions, unfortunately. So again, if you want to talk to your doctor about it, just say, you know, I think I'm experiencing some androgenic alopecia or some female pattern hair loss, or you can even say male pattern hair loss. If you have not been diagnosed with PCOS, please do not take anything in this video and run with it, because hair can fall out for a number of reasons, including the baseline is stress, right? But there's a specific pattern that I just went over if it's because of PCOS and female pattern hair loss. So we talked about the symptoms. Let's talk about the medicine, because a lot of people are always asking me, like, yeah, I know that I got this problem. I think that we share a problem, but like, how are you fixing it? All the PCOS girls, you already know what may work for one PCOS girl might not work for another. Also part of the struggle. So if you don't have it and you know somebody who has it, just know sis be struggling. We just all trying to figure it out. And sometimes talking to a friend can get you prescribed something that's supposed to work for you that actually puts you in reverse. But we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna get that deep today. But the thing that helped me the most, I think I've seen the most change, because I did want to say too, there's a possibility that your hair will grow back. So there has been times where I noticed like a little bald spot. I'm like, that's not a bald spot. I'm in denial, right? Because I'm like, I got super thick hair. That's not a bald spot. I don't get bald spots. It was a bald spot, because then I seen the hair grow back and it kept falling. It was like a spot. I think it's like over here. I'll see if I can find it at the end. But it's like a spot that's over here and it keeps falling out and keeps growing back, keeps falling out, keeps growing back. It's not me pulling on it. It's literally the hair just like, I'm back. I'm breaking up with you again. And I think I have a very sensitive level of when my hair is falling out and when my hair is doing well. So I am fortunate enough to be someone who's seen like my hair actually grow back. So I know that it's possible. The key is figuring out what does that for you. So for me, when I was working out 2 times a day, like as an athlete and stuff like that, I didn't see any hair loss. Kind of like after my basketball career ended, I was like seeing a little, but I was still in the gym at least once a day. But when I stopped going to the gym, that's when I saw like the most hair loss. But again, once I had started going back to the gym again, I started to see my hair starting to grow back. So I think that is one of the things that works for me. And that process works because when you work out, you are releasing things like testosterone and other androgens. And so it's not being put into your blood, therefore not affecting your hair. Let that sit in. How y'all be doing these long videos, child? So birth control is something that can help you because it helps you balance out your hormones. Birth control make me crazy. It makes me crazy. It makes me sad. Then it makes me mad. But then it makes me, I just like, don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Okay? Yeah, so I had to get up off of that because my brain, I was either sleep, mad, sad, crying, happy, crying over food, happy that my dog smells good, mad that my clothes aren't washed, but I'm the one who didn't wash. It was a lot going on. So absolutely no for me, because I do not want to risk my mental health. So I am currently on spirlactidone. I'm on 100 milligrams of spirlactidone. I'm gonna leave that name below so y'all can ask y'all doctors about it. But yeah, so it's supposed to take 6 to 8 weeks to start working. I'm on week 5, so I am gonna be doing a redo after I show y'all my hair and stuff at the end. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's that. I can tell it's working a little bit already because I haven't lost any more hair. So that's a big thing too. You can either just stop losing more hair or you can grow your hair back. So even if your hair doesn't grow back, you can make it so your hair doesn't fall out anymore. I'll be real, there's a couple spots that I'm going to show y'all later on in the video. Spots that I just think they're not growing back. I have to get past it. I have to keep going. Right? It just is what it is. So a lot of people ask, like, oh my God, how does that make you feel? So I just want to answer that question for everybody one time, so y'all don't have to ask me 1,000 questions, because it is something that I'm emotional about, which is why I'm doing this video, because I'm like, no, I'm rolling up this summer with the confidence. And if I pull up with my roof missing, I pull up with my roof missing. But I'm pulling up. Simple. real simple for me. But it can make you feel like not womany, right? Because you want to go to the hairdresser and you want to be in there with everybody, but you don't want everybody to hear your hairdresser ask you, oh girl, what happened right here? Mind your business. I paid you for a blowout and you are asking me questions. You are asking me questions I did not want today, right? But it really does make you feel like that. There has been times where even my friends will be like, your edges never look like that. And I gotta be like, shut up. Girl, I'll be mad at you. And they're like, you know what? But anywho, yeah. And then my mom, I was like kind of telling everybody at the beginning, like, yeah, my hair is falling out. My hair is falling out. Everybody's like, girl, you got some thick, long hair. You'll be fine. Your hair grows so fast. You got super thick hair. And I'm like, y'all, my hair is falling out. Everybody's like, it's not falling out. It's not even that bad. And what is you doing to it? And then I started showing them spots as time went on. They're like, oh yeah, your hair falling out. I know. But my mom was one of the first people, I will say, she was one of the first ones who was just like, I see what you're talking about. I used to do your hair all the time and I don't know what's going on and stuff like that. So at first I didn't even know that it was something I was suffering from because of PCOS. So I asked to be sent to a dermatologist. So that's who you need to go to for your hair loss. Okay, go to a dermatologist. You need to go to a dermatologist, endocrinologist, and if you have a really good OB-GYN. Other than that, your regular doctor is going to be like, you know, it's just a part of PCOS. No, baby, you want me to live this life. I'm not choosing that for myself. So I started, I guess I would say it's been about 3-4 years since I noticed it. Yeah, three almost 4 years since I noticed it. And it's taken a drastic turn since then. So I know y'all think this is a nice little silk press or whatever, but I'm just about to show y'all because I'm just transparent. So I'm also trying to show y'all what y'all can do, right? So baby girl just looked real good on me, but as you can see, this is a little synthetic 4-cone wig. Now all I had to do was straighten this part. So it's a U-part wig. I'm gonna show y'all. I really got 4 braids in my head. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then I have this part right here. So this part is the shortest because I clip my ends. I usually wear my hair curly, so I had clipped my ends. And not this being a bob almost. Y'all, if y'all can't see the braids, y'all think I just had some bangs and my bamboo earrings. But yeah, you can do stuff like that. As y'all can see. So that's the thing too. Length is not going to be the issue. And this braid is a little weird, but this is the back braid. So I have some hair. It grows. And where is this side one? Yeah. So my hair grows, right? It grows in length, but it thins out. And I have some all natural hair. So you know you got that bounce. The shrinkage is just so disrespectful. But I'm just gonna show y'all a little bit what I mean and what to look for on yourself. So if you come really close, you can see that my hairline, this is actually my hairline where it starts. So this is where my hairline starts. So you can see that all right here, this is actually missing hair. So it's like super thin in there. I love that how this light is showing it. And then you can also see like, this is where you, okay, you know the baby hair swoop, the swoop diddy doop. I can't do that because my hair is thin right here. So again, that doesn't mean that the hair that's there grows long. It will grow in length. it just is thinning out. And so this is one of my spots over here. So again, look, it's so long that I can put that hair back there and look like something. But this is one of my spots. As you can see right here, this is smooth. I don't know if I can get no closer. But as you can see right here, it's smooth. Like, it's real smooth and real soft right there. Shout out to my nail tech. But as you can see too, like right here, it's super thin. And just my whole edges, really, to be honest. So y'all seen that part. There's one over here too. So as you can see, it looks the same as the other side. This side is actually a little more full because I don't have that super reputable spot right there. But as you can see, it's no super smooth spot, but all of this is thin. And my part that's probably never gonna grow back over here is in here. So like this spot. So like I can rub that. It's super thin right there. And then for the last part, the part that's really sad for me is, as you can see, this is as straight as part as I could get, because you see, this is actually our line, our part right here. So look at how much hair. If you can see now that I've done that, you can see actually all the little bald spots that are making my part not look crisp. And then I want to show y'all the middle of my hair right here. I'm gonna probably put some more pictures at the end, but as you can see, it's just thin. So this is the hair. I think y'all might be able to see it better if I do like this. Like if I push that hair back, you can still see how you could just see through that so well. But to be honest, one of my tips is getting hairstyles that look natural, that can go with my hair that I do have. Because what's crazy is, even though my hair has fell out so much, as you can see, I used to have really thick hair, because even this can still cover up. I mean, it's to the point to where you can't even see I got a braid right here. So this just goes to show how thick my hair once was. And then, like, see this part right here, clearly still thick. Like the back of my hair, very much giving thick, very much. So this is just a testament of how thick the rest of my hair used to be. Again, for those of you who are going to think, well, she flat irons her hair. This is only my second time flat ironing my hair in 5 years. And it is literally just this part. As y'all can see by this braid right here and these braids, this hair is not flat iron. It is simply just these, almost 4 inches in the front. And honestly, that's because my hair really isn't that thick to wear like the big hair that I used to like to wear. So I'm gonna have to start doing probably frontals for that kind of hair. But as y'all can see, like even right here in the light, even the fact that you can see right here in my head, yeah, so it's not supposed to be like that, fam. So if this is what's going on with you, this is how your hair is looking, you need to go see a dermatologist, okay, baby? Everything's gonna be okay. And if y'all wondering what that black stuff is in my lip, it's a tattoo, baby. So I got this tattoo in college. We're not gonna talk about why, but it says hope. And, you know, I'm just happy that I got it. And it's crazy that I don't usually remember it, but I was putting my head down and I'm like, these people probably gonna wonder what is in my mouth or think I'm a yuck mouth. So I just wanted to show y'all, and I hope that y'all do have some hope after this video. And if you have comments, questions, I forget to put something in the description, drop a comment. I'm gonna take care of you. But clearly, baby girl needs to put some ice on these things and lay it on down. I got myself PJs. Y'all don't judge me because I got wrinkles. I came here to help. But clearly I'm tired. Oh, one last thing. So, don't judge me. I know I ain't had no wig cap on. It's for reasons, okay? I knew I was doing this video. I had my bonnet on. I was about to go to sleep. And I'm like, I told myself I was going to record it, so I'm going to record it. When you're dealing with the combs, honestly, you want to try your best not to use this middle comb. Because if this part of my hair is the thinnest, do you think it's a good idea to put a comb and more applied tension to it? No. So typically I'll try and put on the sides. Actually, maybe I should just show y'all real quick. I could just show y'all. If y'all want me, I can comment the link to the wig too for my folks that might need it. So I'm gonna show y'all what it look like. Right quick. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay. Got that comb in. It's coming together. It's coming together. Alright. Let this come in. Then I gotta bring it over the back. Always make my two braids in the back chunky. So if I got a back comb, I can stuff it into one of the braids. Now, I highly recommend, if you can, adding some weave and doing a braid, a real thin braid that come around like that. So then the comb can hook into the braid with the weave versus just this bare part. I don't recommend nobody to do it the way I do it. But as you can see, my hair is thin, so I right there, so I have to kind of like strategically cover it up. I didn't bring no brush over here. What a shame. So what I do with this part is typically I'll try to brush it back like that a little first, and then we bone with the swole. So you already know, if you get a brush, you know, the black girl hard brush, you should be able to, you know, spread that out a little bit again. I push back first because that really shows my hairline and really makes people think that it's my hair. And then, so, you know, sometimes I'll even like leave these little flyaways right here. Might do something like that. Just to really, I might even not comb my eyebrows to make my hair look more real. Like I'm really a natural girl, right? I'm really a natural girl and real natural woman. And this ain't a wig, honey. So this is actually a long bob, but when I flat ironed it straight at the ends instead of them bumped, it was giving me very much layered natural blowout. So I just had my hair in a scarf before this, and again, as you can see, I did all of this with my hands, and we already got a blend. We already got a blend, baby. We already got a blend, period. The girls better find somebody else to play with. The girls better find, come on. The girls better find somebody else to play with. And again, I don't have a brush for the end, so they just gonna look like that a little bit. But before I go out, I usually, you know. So now you have this. Now I have this. The category is realness and not the real life. At least right now, right? So that's that. Yeah, and then at night I will take this off. I will comb this back, and I will put on a scarf. Then I will put on my adjustable bonnet. But again, these hairs right here is what's giving it realness. Those little bitty edges you got left, baby, make them work for you. Okay. And I haven't seen anybody saying it affects their eyebrows. I got a unibrow right now. I got an eyebrow appointment tomorrow. So it doesn't affect eyebrows. So we got that going for us. But I hope that this video gives you a lot of hope and that you can send it to somebody else. Go ahead and drop your experience or how you feel about this video below in the comments. Don't forget to like this, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to send this to another PCOS friend, because we know how hard it is to see Black women going through something out loud. So make sure you subscribe to my page. My next video is going to be about weight gain and weight loss with PCOS. So I'll see y'all then. Bye bye.